Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have this Android 18, we have the, I guess, usual August Peppy Gal banner. This time it is going to be Android 18, that is one of the units here. I think that this STR Android 18 actually is a fairly competent character. I think she could be pretty decent, I think. Let's get her Dokkan Awakened. Full dodge, I think, is definitely going to be the way to go with our girl Android 18 here. If you don't want to go full dodge, I think a lot of additionals will be solid for Android 18, because she does get 50% attack and defense on her super attack effect, which obviously can be pretty helpful. But I just generally think that Android 18 is going to have very decent stats, like attack and defensive-wise, and then she has dodge on top of that as well. So we have a character who, again, has very decent stats, attack and defense, I think, going into the showcase here. And we'll see what she's actually going to look like. But I think that this STR Peppy Gal Android 18, she's actually not going to be a bad character at all. So let me go ahead and get her to level 10 links, and we will test her out. Alright guys, so we are here in an event. I actually got our girl full link level 10 pretty fast. I did not use any keys. I was able to get her done pretty hasty time, so I do like that, right? Now Android 18, she's got a couple of different category teams. Let's see, so she's on Peppy Gals, Android, Sibling Bond, Android Says Cell, Saga, Target, Goku, and Battle of Wits. I mean, 18 will definitely probably be most effective on the Android team. But of course I do want to show her on a 200% leader skill, but, you just slide her on the Android team. I think we probably will do a second run. We'll do a couple of turns here, and then we'll do a second run maybe on Androids as well. Because, I mean, she'll work well, surrounded by the Gammas and stuff like that. I mean, they're going to have all those Android-type links. I think that this Android 18 is actually an effective character. There's been a lot of kind of like mid-units released recently in this Trunks celebration. The Super Trunks celebration, not the Worldwide Download celebration coming up. So, like, I think people just kind of, like, got, like, clued off of the scent of this Android 18. Like, they think that she's just, like, a throwaway, but I think she's actually pretty decent. She's a strong character who has good defense against normals, and she has dodge. I mean, so, tank normals and dodge super, it's a W to me. Let's take a look. So, our girl's link set here, she has... Oh, it's a different order on the wiki and in-game. The first... What is the first link? That's the Innocence? So the Innocence, Twin Terror, Android Assault, Shocking Speed, Battlefield Diva. Then the last one is Infinite Energy and then Shuttering Limit, right? That's... Because this link right here, this is Twin Terrors, which is 2 key, 5% attack, 5% defense, and 5% chance to dodge. So pretty effective. And then this down here, this is Infinite Energy. This is 2 key, 5% attack, 5% defense, and 5% chance to crit is what this is. Yeah, that does suck that LR Team Universe 7 has that, right? Because MVP 17, I mean, I don't even know if this guy's going to be really that good by the time that unit E-stays, but I mean, we'll see. Anyway. Alright, so 18, she's going to link up pretty well next to 17. Now, remember that Android 18 is a villain character. So she's not getting the buff from Super Saiyan Goku. Remember, Super Saiyan Goku gives key and defense, but he's not giving that to Android 18 because his buff, that's only to Superclass allies, right? Actually, let me double check that. My brain is telling me he only gives buff to Superclass allies, but let me check. She's at 226k. Oh, well, yeah, quickly, I'll take a look at Goku. Let me just fact check that, and then let me talk about what 18 does. Yeah, Goku is buffing Superclass allies. So on 18's super attack effect, she gets 50% attack and defense. That's really good. Very helpful, obviously. She's at 2 key and 180% attack at the start of turn. Then she gets 180% attack and defense on super attack. So like you could see, she's at 226. She's going to get 180% and 50% on there, right? That's going to put her at a good level. And she's a villain. Still, all the tough bosses are villains. So villain characters don't need quite as much defense as superclass characters do. Then Android 18 has a 30% chance to dodge, which is fine. And then she gets another 180% attack and an extra 18% chance to dodge if there's either another 4 Peppy Gal allies or there's a physical type enemy, which this Cell fight does have. And then finally, she's super effective against all types for 6 turns after dodging. So she's not bad. I like her. I think she's an effective character. This is a nice addition, I think, to things like sibling bond, android, right? Like all these types of categories. This is helpful. Like, they actually gave her tools to compete, which unfortunately a lot of units in this celebration did not also get. I think her super attack animation actually looks pretty good too. It's taken directly. The episode where they took the animations is one of the episodes that doesn't look the greatest. They had some animator who, you know, no offense to whoever it was, but the way he drew Dragon Ball Z characters just sucks, right? It was throughout a lot of Dragon Ball Z, that dude would show up, and I just think his characters look so bad. Like one of the first episode where Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Cell are fighting is drawn by that guy I'm talking about. Okay, so let's, I guess we'll just put this guy in slot 1. We'll have you start getting built up, sure. And I did bring Sealess and Hearts and stuff like that to try and, you know, potentially just have 18. I mean, just to get a little something with Hearts. Okay, sure, you're just going to super attack right away. Whatever. I mean, this will get 17 his passive, I guess. That wasn't so bad. 230k right there. But yeah, I do think Android 18 is going to be a pretty effective character. We'll do a couple of rotations. We definitely need to see what Android 18 is going to do against the physical enemy. And then I do want to do at least like a rotation or two on the Android team potentially. Because again, I think that Gamma Android team can be fairly effective. You know, maybe we can get like 19 and 20 on there, or some of those other characters. I don't know, 16 and 18, some characters like that. Alright, so this is going to be a strong turn. Hearts is going to actually support 18. So this will be the best turn we're going to see from Android 18. That's not like her against a physical enemy, where she just gets the extra attack. Like, just like the raw defensive number, I mean, this should pretty much be what we're looking for. Because 17 has his passive activated, and we got Hearts. We got a bunch of links activated. Only Battlefield, Diva, Shattering the Limit, and the Innocence are the links that we don't have activated right here. So this is quite a good rotation. We'll probably do this turn, next turn, and then we'll try. Oh, nice. Super attack dodge. Let's go. Let's go. Guess what? I love that shit. Yes, I do. I do. I love dodging. I love it. All right, 18, girl, show us what you got. Now, if 18 gets an additional super, of course, she's going to be able to, you know, get another 50% attack and defense on her super attack effect. Keep that in mind. So she is, you know, she's going to get like a nice little buff. Her damage is definitely not that crazy without the extra buff, huh? You know, of being against a physical enemy or being on the Peppy Gals team. I mean, I guess you could run, like, damn near a full, like, Android 18, like, Android team or something like that. That's something you could do, I suppose. Okay, so we should actually probably just be able to finish off Cell right here. 8th anniversary LRs, they're, of course, way too strong. So we'll kill him here. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and skip ahead till this next turn, actually. Alright, we got a nice little rotation right here. 17 does have full HP, though. Well, 17 it is. Hang in there, buddy boy. I guess at least this is 17 with a lot of his links activated as well, though. Right? Like, he's getting Android Assault and all these links, so 17 is actually a little bit stronger next to an Android 18. That does make it... I mean, imagine we get, like, a Dokkan Fest Android 18 who's, like, a god unit, right? Like, she's Piccolo Jr., 23rd World Tournament Goku, or God Goku, or something like that, right? And it's like, MVP 17, I mean, him as kind of, like, potentially like a slot 2 character for like a dominant Dokkan Fest Android 18 would be pretty interesting. That would actually be quite good. See, because yeah, we took a lot of damage right there. Oh my god, okay. I think we are going to be okay after 17 supers, right? Did we just get juiced right here? It's fine. I mean, after this, I do want to definitely get the... Okay, nice dodge, nice dodge. Alright, so 18, I guess there's not really going to be anything different about what we're going to see from 18 right here. She does, of course, have a lot of ability to dodge. She did dodge earlier, so she was super effective against all types. No dodge on either, okay. Yeah, notice when 18 attacked, her arrow was pointed up, because 18 gets super effective against all types for 6 turns after dodging. Uh-oh. What is this going to do? Okay, double digits for Sealess. Sure. Okay. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this. Don't change the physical orbs, baby. Nice, nice. So now we can just hit this, get the nice little healing. We love that. Oh, we sure do love that. Let me grab that for Goku. And then we do want Hearts to super attack as well. I guess Hearts probably could get killed right here, right? Hearts is not... Yeah. I mean, if we get cooked, whatever. I've seen sort of what I wanted to see from 18 right here. After this, I guess we just go to... see how 18 does doing damage against a physical type enemy. I could honestly just hop into like a Dokkan event for that or something like that. And again, sort of see the level of damage that Android 18 is going to put up for us. We could go to the Super Saiyan 3 Broly Dokkan event. That has the, Alright, no super attack, good. No super attack, good. Okay, perfect. Nice. So we're much better off here. Now that 17 we're under his passive threshold. Let's put 18 in front of the potential super attack, though. Let's see how our girl does. I'm sure she'll get the dodge, but I mean, it's good footage regardless. If she does get hit by the Cell super, I mean, with the amount of HP we have right here, there's no chance she could live. But I do think that 18 could get decent, because Cell, remember, Cell lowers your defense quite a bit when he supers, which is pretty not good. All right, we got a double super right here. That's good. Remember, 18 gets 50% attack and defense on each super attack. Hopefully, if the super by Cell's coming in, though, she is going to be dodging. Super. And she does eat it. Okay, how does she tank it? What? Double digits, though? Oh. I mean, I knew she was good. Wow. I knew she was good. But, okay. Double digits? 18? I did not expect that. Wow, yeah, 18. Okay, again, we came into the video, I was very positive. I was like, I think this 18 is much better than people realize. And, I mean, I think she showed it, right? 18 is not bad. Okay. Bro, we have such a nasty... The whole team is STR. This AGL Cell is driving me nuts. All right, we'll be back in a sec, man. How am I going to make it past this AGL Cell, bro? How? All right, guys, we get to this turn right here. I guess this is kind of unfortunate. Buff Cell is going to super attack right away. Damn, he always supers right away. Now, remember, 18 was very impressive the way she just ate that super attack by AGL Cell, but there are still consequences to that. 18's defense is still lowered significantly by that. So, 18... Is 18 our best shot or 17 here? Probably 17. Because 17's at 400k defense with the damage reduction. I think, trusting 17 here. My 17 and 18 both have full dodge, by the way. So, I think they'll be able to get it done. This turn is pretty important. I do want to see what 18 does in this turn, too. Because she's going to get the extra 180% attack dodges, baby. Now, he did eat it. Does he live? Oh, easily. Okay, nice, nice. Yeah, 17 with his full passive. Because, you know what, 17 with his full passive, plus all of his good links are active next to 18, right? So that really helps him look a lot better. Yeah, that's pretty good by 17. She's up to 7.48. This Android 18 is pretty good, man. I mean, her being able to tank that Cell super attack, I thought that was very impressive. I think Android 18 is pretty decent. Do we even actually need to do any more? I think I will. I mean, I'm having fun. I like this Android 18. I'm going to come back in real quick. I did promise we'll check out with the androids. We'll run Gamma 2's Android team. Just sort of, because it's going to be a very, very, tight team. Androids would be strong. Yeah. We'll get at least a little footage of her on the Android team. It'll be fun. Uh-oh. I'm just going to bring us back right here. This is exhilarating gameplay right here. Hold on. Okay, I can do this one. Yup. Okay. Yep, I got the guys. I got it. Easy. Okay. So I've explained this before, but oftentimes, doing a showcase, I'll just hit it on auto, because if we die or finish the run, we get, a character use. And I like to see getting the character number usage go up. So rather than just, back out of the event, I'll just auto it, and if we die or complete it, whatever, it doesn't really matter. So I did that, and then this happened right here, this turn. So, again, I just hit auto. we could see the way the rotation looks like. Like, we're looking good. Sealess takes a ton of damage. Again, it was on auto. I was not, you know, like, looking at this or anything like that. So Cell actually supers at the end, and Android 18 will eat the super attack. This Android 18 is really good. I think that she's very strong, actually. So, with this Android 18 being this effective, that's good, because the other 3 Peppy Gal characters, I think, are all pretty much fodder. They're all, I mean, mid or horrible. This Android 18, I think, is, like, she's, like, really good. Now, it's like, could she have been better? Of course. But, like, dude, Cell's over 1 million damage super attack boss. Like, 18, she just ate AGL Cell's super attack type disadvantage. She tanks perfect Cell for 90, like, both, like, she's good. 18 is pretty good, man. She really is. Alright, guys, continuing with Android 18. So, I mean, we are supercharged, sort of, by LR 17 and 18 right here. We do have Gamma 1 around as well. Remember, Gamma 1 is the defensive support. The thing is, I need to get Android 18 in slot 1 right here in order to actually have her get an attack, unfortunately, right? But it is what it is. I shopped into kind of like a, I don't know, would we call this a medium level difficulty stage at this point? Dodge it, baby. Haha, she does. Awesome. Yeah, I like her. I do. I like this Android 18. I think she's pretty damn good. Nice. All right, at least, thank God, at least this celebration has got a real helpful character. Because, again, she's buffing teams that need it. It does reignite my desire, my passion for a very powerful Dokkan Fest Android 18. Would be very sick if Dokkan would give us that. I think Android 18 to me is a great, like, Dokkan. She's kind of like a lower hype character, but, like, Dokkan at the same time does love giving the respect to, like, the Peppy Gal type characters, right? We've seen it numerous times. Look no further than Dokkan Fest Videl. I mean, people like to rewrite history about Videl all the time, but she was the god of the game pretty much the day she came out. Like, nothing is changing that. So, it's like, Dokkan does like to make these Peppy Gals good. I could see, like, a Dokkan Fest Android 18 being, like, the first Dokkan Fest after Worldwide, or being, like, the April Fool's Day Dokkan Fest next year or something like that, and being very powerful. I think she could be a great Dokkan Fest character. They could even do future Android 18, which would give her access to the future category and stuff like that. Wow, Gamma 2, man. The Gammas are still so good, right? It's like, that's why, I mean, people have the right to get frustrated sometimes, because it's like, see how, like, good the Gammas are. Like, look at Gamma 2 next to 17 and 17, man. Like, it's poor 17 and 17. They're effective on this team, of course, but, man, that's sad. Can you guys kill, please? These bums. At least they triple supered. Oh no, the cord, and now we get a cord. And they finally crit right there. All right, cord, let's go. Yeah, no cord shenanigans. All right, so this will be the last turn we'll do. This is a good turn for 18. Oh my god, cool. Are you attacking the start enough times, my guy? God damn it. Well, I mean, 18, again, she's got basically a 50% chance to dodge from her passive, because we're going against a physical enemy, so it's 48%. Plus, I mean, what's the dodge number we have on her? 26? So she has a 48% chance to dodge and a 26% chance to dodge. So we could do this. Oh wait, this cooler, it doesn't matter. This cooler is only a countdown super attack boss anyway. 52, okay. Dodges, yep. Just give us those dodges. She should do a pretty decent amount of damage against this guy too, right? She'll be up in that 7 million range. Yeah, 7 million. I mean, her stats were very similar to what we saw from her in the 200% team. So there's Android 18. Again, I think a lot of people kind of didn't realize how good this 18 is. She's quite good. I mean, we saw some really impressive turns from her, I think, throughout this video. So that's very good. Very good by the new Peppy Gal banner unit, Android 18. Alright, this is Brilliant Beauty, Android 18. Yes, she is. Her leader skills, Peppy Gals, or Extreme STR, Key 3, and 120% of stats. So, useful for Battlefield. I mean, you could just rock Peppy Gals is a strong Battlefield team. I mean, it pretty much has been forever if you've got the good Peppy Gal units ready to go. That's one thing. Like, the Ginyu Force is decent. Team Bardock you could use for the first fight. Peppy Gals you could use, right? Where it's like very easy to build a category team in there. For the most part, I recommend like, you know, just super and extreme like typings to go in for Battlefield. But like those are a couple of categories that always have worked very effectively. Peppy Gals would be very strong in Battlefield. 18 super attack is the Punish Blitz, which gives her 50% attack and defense for 1 turn, and she does supreme damage to the enemy. Her passive skill, Countermeasures. She gets 2 key and 180% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then she gets 180% attack and defense on super. That's a lot. And that's where, like, it's like, it's difficult, because, like, this 18, like, we don't start the turn out and she's sitting at, like, 900k defense for people to just go, oh, okay, right? And keep in mind, I do think, like, expectations and, like ranking characters, like, properly is the way to go here, right? Remember, we're not ranking Android 18 against, you know, LR Golden Frieza, or, you know, we're not ranking her against the 8th anniversary LRs, or, you know, the Golden Week units or something like that. She's a banner unit, right? Like, certainly she doesn't compare favorably to, like, Krillin or Amon and Raisin, but 18 is decent. I mean, 18 is a lot stronger than Baby or Frost or Dr. Zhou and Dr. Mew, right? So she's decent. She's decent. And all those extra stats really help her out. Then she gets a medium chance, a 30% chance to dodge enemy attacks. Then 18 gets 180% attack and an extra 18% chance to dodge if there's another 4 Peppy Gal characters on the team, or if there's a physical type enemy. And then finally, 18 is super effective against all types for 6 turns after dodging an attack. She's pretty good. Her link set is Android Assault, Twin Terrors, Innocence, Shocking Speed, Battlefield Diva, Infinite Energy, and Shattering Limits. 12 kill multiplier is 130%. Seems a little weird. Pretty much all banner units these days are 140. Dokkan Fests and LRs are pretty much always 150. 130 is weird. I mean, it doesn't matter so much. I mean, I guess it would give her a little bit of extra damage. Her damage certainly isn't the craziest if you're not attacking a physical enemy or on a full Peppy Gal team, but she seems effective to me. I mean, this is certainly a nice addition. We can segue into her categories right here. She's certainly nice for some of these teams, right? Peppy Gals, I mean, she's definitely helpful there, no doubt about it. Android team, she will help out a lot, right? Like, we could run her alongside the Super 17s and the Gammas and stuff like that. She'll link well with them. That works well. Then, of course, there's also Sibling Bond. I mean, Sibling Bond has been a mess forever. I mean, all it takes is one celebration that any team can become top tier. But Sibling Bond has essentially never gotten a leader besides Gohan and Goten, oddly enough, right? Then, of course, 18 is also in the Android Cell Saga. So she's a little bit of a Trunks buff. The thing is, though, is that, like, her with none of her links activated, right? Like, if you don't have Android Assault, and, like, you don't have, like, anything, like, Shocking Speed, Twin Terrors, Infinite Energy, Shattering Limit, like, none of these, she's getting a lot of defense from links. I mean, we could just throw her on Android Cell Saga depending upon the fight. She does still have all the dodge in her kit, but it's like you do want to run her with other Android characters specifically. Regardless, it's still good that, you know, we're getting some additions to this category. We do like that. Then she's also on the Target Goku category team, which is helpful. Sure, we'll take that. And then finally, she is on Battle of Wits as well. So, let me know what you guys thought of this banner unit Android 18. I thought she was actually a pretty damn good banner unit. She was surprising me. Again, I was coming in thinking, yeah, she's better than people realize, but even to me, she was even better than I realized, so that's crazy.